kid. Come on and give me it. Don't give me counterfeit, no, give me the good shit.
It all goes back to Ryan, Parker designer, who's just so amazing and, has put so much careful thought into everything. The jewelry on the outside of the outfits is a great example. We were thinking a lot about flying and safety, so all the things that were required in regards to being 30 feet up in the air and what's, how scary that can be for them. And then a lot of them have this free fall that they make during the trestle fall at the end of Act 1. So,
but then in the lair where they're hanging upside down, I turned to Val. I'm like, how exactly are they hanging there?
Yeah. So we really wanted to make sure that there were no loose bits or things that could puncture them or pierce them. So really everything is nailed down, epoxied down, and affixed to the outside, so you could still see that there's decoration and something happening there, but still safe and practical.
How influenced were you by the movie versus coming up with other different looks?
Yeah, hand in hand. I think Ryan took a lot of inspiration from the movie and knew that there was a cult following that needed to be represented. I think he did great moments like the sax guy, obviously, but we were playing with this idea that the vampires were, set from different periods. So Ali kind of has this older Victorian kind of style duster coat, long coat that feels older, but Marco has this more 70s kind of vibe, and Dwayne has this more younger, early...
Great studded leather jacket, by the way.
Downtown Search and Destroy.
I would have killed for one of those. I would have killed
Pure
for
vintage.
One of those.
So each of them were kind of set in these different periods, but that really started from a conversation that we had with Ali about setting them in their own worlds, and then he kind of collected these people over time, so you get a little tidbit of time passing. It's not just all of them in one singular 80s silhouette, So many things, right? Like when we were talking about the superhero number earlier and how it's such a surprise to the show. I think something that a lot of people don't recognize and is a large part of my responsibility is actually documenting what it is that we have. Now we have this show, but how do we make it last? How do we make it repeatable, essentially, right? Like if there's going to be a national tour that's coming. So all of the things that we built and found and created need to be documented for prosperity purposes, for wardrobe purposes, so that they're able to replicate and find these things if they break in the middle of the show and we're not here. But so these are some of our swatches for that superhero number, and you can see just the quantity of fabrics for maybe 8 or 9 people in one number. So imagine this times an entire Broadway show. It's like this was 3 minutes of the show, and there's still 2.5 hours left to see.
How many costumes did you guys have to build overall?
I think built overall was maybe over 100, 150, and in total there's maybe about 300, 350 costumes in the show. It's a mix of, we didn't want everything to be built. We wanted there to be some vintage, something that felt authentic and kind of gritty. And that's what you see on stage, but then we also have first covers, second covers, understudies, swings, a plethora of very talented people waiting in the wings at any moment to go on stage. So each of them needs to have their own track of things. So though you may see this large quantity of clothes on stage, know that it's actually tripled backstage, which is really, I can show you some of the racks upstairs as well.
I just want to touch his trousers because these are so great.
So we had these made.
I figured you did. The colors were just too good.
But and then the interesting thing about doing it, we had no out of town when we did this, which is essentially we didn't do it before we got to Broadway, so there were a lot of things that we discovered for the first time. For both of these pants, coincidentally, Benjamin, who plays Sam the little boy wearing them, he kneels down a lot. He kneels down with his choreography, and what we learned was the corduroy is very fragile, and so it was wearing through the knees. When we made the first pair, they were unlined. The second pair, we had lined.
Got it.
A little bit more protection.
Yes.
Like Ali's jacket, and here you can see us beginning to rig things down.
Yeah, it's great. I loved the fact that his stuff was He had great stuff.
And
lines,
another
yeah,
like
nice.
little secret thing that we'll do is Ali wears this with just a tank, but we don't have any sweat guards or anything because it's a tank top. So we actually added, in the case that an understudy has to go on last minute or something, a detachable lining
Nice.
that can
interesting.
come out and actually be laundered so that no skin on skin is actually
Interesting.
happening.
Is this by Arel? Is that what I saw?
This one's from
Arel,
Arel, yeah. The vampire scene,
Uh-huh.
right? One of the fabulous Larry Verba, who
Oh my
came out
God.
of retirement for us.
Who's Larry Verba?
He is a incredible
Legend.
legend jewelry maker, craftsman. Had handmade in 18 karat golds all of these.
I'm gonna cry.
It was very emotional for us too.
I love Larry, and you got him to come out of retirement for this.
But wait, you have
Yeah.
to tell me why it's
So-
legendary so that I know.
He is. I mean, he's.
My sister's crying right now.
He's just worked on it all. His craftsmanship is amazing. He's the kindest man. He makes, I know, a lot of Miss America crowns. I know he makes all the Glinda crowns.
I'm seriously crying.
Can I touch it?
Please, please.
Did you go?
And so they're on all the vampire costumes?
They're on all the male, and I'll show you upstairs
Like the
too.
Dracula ones, you
The
mean?
men have them all in these kind of like neckerchiefs, and then the women have them all affixed to the front of their corsets on their bodices. So, yeah.
Okay, my sister's emotional.
I know.
Costume
I'll show
designer
you.
Valerie Ramsher's emotional.
No, stop. Cut that out.
It's amazing though, right? I mean, it's just art. It's
And
really
when you go
an
to
honor.
his house, it's like
It is beautiful.
it's smaller than this wardrobe, and it's to the ceiling with stuff. And he's a legend. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a legend.
It's
Tell me-
you can give him as little or as much information, and he is able to make, I mean, something out of dreams. Like it's really, I don't even know where this came from, and the speed and the quality in which he produces work is beyond. And there's so many
he's
more
made
things
stuff
upstairs.
for
So we, make paperwork that I do of all the tracking for all our performers and for our cast.
Like serious.
Yeah.
With all the fabrics and,
And then
the
I
looks.
come up with, where it all came from, how much it cost, how much we purchased. What you don't see here is I have other running totals to figure out, how much this whole look costs, so that in the chance that we're putting on a new person and they don't fit Ali's size and I have to make this look, I can present to management, it's going to cost this much,
and
because
this
is how much
this
it
tells you
cost.
how much the fabric is a yard, where it was from, how they are using it, either vertically or horizontally, and especially if a costume shop ordered it, and that means that maybe you can't get it again. So it's really like, it is the Bible for a show, and it goes. There's multiple copies of this. One will go on tour, one stays with wardrobe. So it's a really important document. This is a beautiful Bible. Bravo.
It is.
So, I mean, and there's some things that were cut from the show. So, like
Right.
this feather coat, which is somewhere hiding, that Winterling had made for us, got cut first week of tech.
But you still keep it in the Bible.
I still kept it because
it's
we
still-
made it,
yeah.
and it's its own thing. Now, when I would do this show again, this section would be removed. But for paperwork purposes, I mean, the rest of this look, the jacket underneath, the pants, the boots, that was all still created. So we had actually bought a pair from Pleasers that were patent leather, and then had studded cuffs from Funky Town on St. Mark's stitched to the
Onto the
front
boot.
so we could
That's
achieve
great.
this look, and
Oh,
it could still
cool.
be quick riggable.
That's great.
essentially.
Human hair like in Hedwig?
Yeah, because he made
This
our
is
coat.
human hair?
Did he?
He made our coat. Yeah.
I think everyone's gone. We had Tony rehearsal today.
Oh, great.
So everyone, this is Ali's dressing.
Oh, I don't.
We are in Ollie's dressing room. Okay, just little behind the scenes, guys.
You can see some of the. This is Winterlings that we then had. There's an art to distressing and painting as
Yeah.
well. One of our painters, Danny Logan, did a lot of these kind of weathering techniques that you can see on all of them. Here's that.
Oh, God,
That's a
look how
great one.
beautiful that is.
Yeah, that's really beautiful.
Is this human hair right here?
I think that's what emu or what, not emu.
Yak.
Yak. That's what it is.
See, that's what I would have thought that red coat was.
Here's those boots I was talking
how
about
great. Yeah.
that we just had rigged.
They
And they're
look
actually
great on stage,
snappable.
too. Yeah.
And then we had it all painted down.
That's great.
We had another thing for flying is we have all these spikes and scary things that we don't want to have up in the air. So we had actually had one of our artisans, his name's Mio, which is such an honor to work with Mio.
Neo's a legend.
He actually, we had purchased some of these bracelets, purchased the gloves, and then he had 3D print these malleable spikes. So when he's up
look
in
at
the
that.
air, it's actually not pointy at all.
It's
it
rubber.
Looks,
Yeah.
It looks like
No,
it
it
would
does.
hurt, but it's actually completely soft to the touch.
That's so interesting.
Wow, you've had everybody working on this. That's so great.
It was really, I mean,
It's exciting.
yeah, these keys that Ali wears, that's, you know, the crazy thing about it is, you know, it's on like the posters and everything. It's on the front of our marquee. It's on his signs right there. But the keys itself are from my parents' basement.
That's a pretty cool basement.
In New Jersey.
In New Jersey. So they're really stoked that their stuff is on is on the boards now.
That's great.
And yeah, you can see we do have
cool.
moments when for press or for photos when we want to have real looking ones,
Yeah.
we have real ones
That
as
he
well.
can slip on.
That he can slip on.
You just have to think of everything, right?
everything.
It's so neat.
Shut up.
So these are all.
Oh, yes.
This was a jacket that
I
Arel's
love-
studio had made. Julianne Croboth had done all of this detailing. Marcus from our
So
school,
cool.
he did all of some top stitching.
I
So this
love
was
disco.
another one that
Oh,
we
so
bought
cool.
from Search and Destroy
I
with
would have
the
killed
other.
for one of those 40 years ago.
And we just added some paint and the safety pin. But the
That's
studding.
gorgeous.
That is
This looked
gorgeous.
amazing on him too.
Yeah,
that
Mio.
looked really great.
Mio again had 3D printed the rib cage on the back that Jules then stitched on, and she did all this hand painting
Wow.
and hand molding of the skulls.
That
I mean,
looks
it really
great.
is divine.
Yeah,
Really
that's
beautiful.
amazing.
Vampire dressing room. Here we are.
Vampire room.
Vampire room. Yeah, beautiful
I mean,
stuff.
These pants Ryan designed
Yeah,
her
loved those.
with the pony hair for Dean. These pants that Eric Winterling had done for us that we then had dipped down. I mean, everything you see when it was first made
This looks like it has a
Super
flag on it
shiny.
here.
was shiny and
Yeah,
new.
shiny and
Like
Yeah, so it's
American
an
flag
American
stripe.
So there's a moment at the end of Act 1 when, iconically, all the vampires fall off the bridge and try to coerce Michael to also fall and then fly. In our production, they fall and they actually have to land in a way that their foot needs to be flexible on the crash pad that they're falling on. So they have to have really full mobility of the ball of their foot. Traditional shoes, not like a trainer or sneaker or anything, usually have a hard sole so they can't flex. Dance shoes are a little different, so we had these custom made from Leduca that actually allow the guys.
So it's totally flexible here.
So it's totally
Nice.
flexible. So when they fall, they actually fall like that.
That's great.
Wow.
So there's, you know,
Yeah.
but that's trial and error.
Yeah.
We didn't know a lot of this stuff
And for-
when we
yeah.
first did it. It was kind of, hey, we're realizing
Yeah.
that this needs to
Yeah.
happen.
Lost Boys Lounge, Backstage. The 1980s.
Yeah, gorgeous.
This is our men's ensemble room. Huge.
Wow. These are huge dressing rooms.
Yeah.
So this was a tattoo shirt that Ryan had wanted him to be covered in tattoos that Jules Croboth, once again, David Dalrymple made the shirt for us.
Great.
And then Jules had hand painted all of this herself.
You know, it looked really. We were sitting pretty close, and it didn't look like shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
It
didn't.
looked really good.
And we kind of did the thing where, you know, we pipe the edges and then he has cuffs and
Yeah.
his neckline is edged and he has necklaces on so it looks like it's all
Yeah,
a
it looked
necklace and
good.
a cuff kind of thing.
Yeah, it looked really good.
That's also Ryan and made from hair and chains and keys and rags and buckles
beautiful
and
stuff up
everything.
close.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
really
really,
beautiful.
the attention to detail is really sublime.
Gorgeous.
I mean, we had spent hours doing
So
it.
it just all got cut.
It's in it for that one bit
Oh, wow.
now. But, I mean, they were in the show a lot more. They started out in the aisles. When you walked in, they were originally in the aisles.
Gorgeous.
So these are all things that we had, you know,
Gorgeous.
put on there and then just dressed over
Look at
top.
them. Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous.
This
Nice.
was like, our idea was he was maybe a World War II like aviator pilot, parachute pilot.
I see. So everybody.
Everyone kind of had their own unique
History.
Yeah.
The hair.
This
it's
one's one of my
hysterical.
favorites. The painting on it is just really great.
So it's painted leather.
This is
Or
denim,
jean.
actually, yeah. And then silicone on all the hair to make it kind of ratty. This one too, we had done a bunch of like duct tape applications.
Forge.
With the hair on the edge.
Yeah.
So what's the whole thing with the hair?
There's something about it that's just like kind of
Textural?
distorted and textural, and it looks like victims of like the past, like somehow they've like ripped off some and some got stuck here, and so like there's like a savagery to it, and it distorts the body, and it kind of you're like, well, is that where the head is, or is it there, or like is there something coming out? Changed. We have a preview process of about a month where they're allowed to kind of nitpick and
Oh, and so
change
this is
and
how it
add.
changes?
So this is how it changes. It started with
From
the
preview to opening?
the button of the song being this full group shot that they take live on stage every night with a real camera, but by the end it's just the song ends now with just Oshana center stage.
Interesting.
So I think that that's always like a cool
This is so
show
fun for
the
me,
fan
like
art.
seeing all this backstage magic.
This is Maria and Jennifer's. It's so glamorous.
It kind of is, you guys. I don't know if you're being facetious or
No,
not.
no, it really
it
is.
is. Compared to
really
other Broadway
nice
houses,
here.
it's really nice.
I mean, this was something that Ryan designed from the very beginning of the
Oh,
keynote
that's
shoot.
pretty.
That is still one of our favorite kind of pieces. The velvet,
Yeah, that's beautiful.
the skirt. These were all made by Yuriko Costume Shop.
It's great.
And then Danny Logan, our fabulous painter, had gone in and, custom airbrushed it all, so it didn't feel so happy. It had more of a life to it.
I don't even know.
She wears this at the end of Act 1. She's actually up in East Jabib.
Okay.
She's up in the rafters,
Okay.
screaming her face off. It's
Okay.
beautiful.
Michael, what's your favorite part of your job?
Oh, my favorite? I think
What's your favorite part?
I like working with the people, I think that theater is so, you get a lot of different walks of life all around, and for everybody to come in to one space and to work really, really hard to create one product, and end up with one product is an amazing opportunity and experience. On this show is great. There was so many young people that were new to Broadway or were my age that I could work alongside with and feel like I was really creating amazing art with like my peers, which is such an honor. So that was a real like joyous moment. And I think working with the makers, I mean, these were people that I had grown up with, like studying since I was like a child. So to be in those spaces and to watch as they work and to learn from them just in those moments and to talk and see how the sauce actually gets made is like, I can't even explain the honor that it is. It's just such a joy and such a thrill, and I feel so blessed to be able to watch this like artisans like
Oh my god, I
do
love
all
that.
these
Oh my
like
God, I love
safety pin
that.
things.
Look at that.
And like, I mean, this kind of crap is my favorite. Like just random buttons.
Who wore it?
This was Jennifer, who played one of the frogs.
Oh.
Actually, in the beginning, she
was
doubles.
adorable.
So cute. She doubles as like a nighttime local, basically.
Oh, okay.
So this was her nighttime local look. But I love this kind of stuff, like these buttons that all have, meaning. Like this is a velvet button with an eyeball on it.
Love it.
With chains and the safety pin wings. Another theater thing is that, we'll glue down all the safety pins so no one gets stabbed, but also sometimes we'll have
You
to
have
add
mesh over
some
it,
mesh
yeah.
or netting over it so that we actually keep everyone
Nice.
really safe and, contained. I mean, this came from downtown, and then this was a patch that randomly was sitting in my bedside drawer my whole childhood that I just like grabbed one time when I was home for Christmas and showed it to Ryan, and he slammed it on here, and now it's outside the building,
Valerie did catch one thing in one of the boardwalk scenes, that the cash register has a Santa Cruz sticker on it.
Our props designer, Ray Wetmore, is brilliant. I mean,
It's like an inside
They were
joke
good.
for
They
people
were
who don't know.
I have to show you. If you have enough time,
Yeah.
I have to show you backstage. Like,
I would.
I know. So imagine walking through here.
Wait, what are we looking at right
So
now?
what we're looking at is the underbelly of the stage right now. These are the hydraulics. You actually look up, these are the hydraulics to the stage. When the band rises, this is actually where they'll load. And we have a couple different, there's this one here. There's a
The
small
band
one.
meaning the vampire band.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a small one here when when Max dies at the very end, he shoots down through this one. There's another one here. Our whole entire pit is an elevator, which is a separate room.
So this is below the stage.
Correct. Yeah. This is some of the.
This is what we were all screaming about. Don't drink.
Yeah. And this is what I was talking about, the detail.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so all of the comics, the squirrel humping.
Oh yeah, this is the comic book store. This is the comic book store.
Yeah.
We're in props right now, people.
Yeah. Our prop designer,
Just so that you
Ray,
know,
is amazing. His
Avocado
team is
green props.
That's great. I mean, there's a fridge somewhere that is a real vintage fridge. And
this is like what?
I couldn't even tell you what that does.
Shit that flies.
Shit that flies. Look at that.
That's above my pay
insane.
grade. That one.
Right, I see a
You have to
comic
be
book
union
store.
to understand.
Yeah.
All right, we're going up
don't
to
want
level.
me touching that.
We're going up to the first level.
Little cross-departmental, a 3D printed little name tag of that exact thing.
Oh, that's great.
So it's a mix of our logo, their logo.
God, we're on the stage. We're on the stage, people. We're on the stage. It's a little dark, but we're on the stage.
Yeah. There's crap everywhere.
Okay, this is backstage. Michael is taking us onto the stage.
You can see like all the cutouts. Here's where Max dies at the very end.
God, you guys, here's the Palace Theater from the stage.
So this is Jana.
Yeah, so these are, you can see actually cut out where the elevators are. Here's one.
No, so this was the elevator when they shoot down?
When they shoot down. Here's one. I think it's like, this is one too.
On this whole
a big
platform?
hole. Yeah. This is another hole.
It's a small stage.
Well, I mean, the
And so
set
much is happening.
so massive.
It's deep, yeah.
Another great detail is they actually wrapped the back wall of the palace
Oh, that's
in a mural.
Oh, that's great. Oh, yeah. Great.
So
It's deep, but it's not as big as you think it's going to
Right.
be, considering how
It's
much is up and down.
There's so much happening, yeah.
I mean, there are 3 floors, and then the Emerson house actually comes down from up there.
And there's the trellis.
And there's the trellis.
This
Yeah.
is David Coins.
This is Dane Lafferty.
I need a quick hit. Come on and give me it. Don't give me counterfeit, no, give me the good shit.
Okay, this is a 3-story set, okay? Here's level 1, level 2, level 3, and then there is the bottom where we came in.
Your pulse is racing, you drive me crazy. How can you blame me? You're so beautiful, baby.
His kid in play.
Totally.
Bro.
Where's David's wig? I don't know.
Oh, here's
So good.
right next to me.
Oh,
Set for the night.
Star David. Star of David.
I need a quick hit. Come on and give me it. Don't give me counterfeit, no, give me the good shit. Your pulse is racing, you drive me crazy. How can you blame